Welcome. We are your hosts, Chris and Tammy.
In this podcast, we dive into the mindset for networking strategies and skills you'll need to build a solid foundation to build a global business.
We've built a multi-million-dollar business and have mentored thousands of people around the globe in the last 25 years. The other thing that's very important is self-discipline, right? Is to maintain focus, consistency. That is probably one of the most common denominator that I see among folks that are not getting the results they're looking for. They're not focused and not consistent in doing the activities that they started doing with an enormous amount of motivation, but along the way they lost that, right? So it's very important is to also manage your time where you choose to focus. Prioritize the things, we'll come back to that a little later, that is in line with what you desire, what you want to achieve. Back to you, Tammy.
And continuous learning. This is absolutely important. Always learning, always growing. That's the mindset we've always had. Coming into network marketing, didn't understand or knew anything in this type of industry. Give me a piece of fabric, I'll make you look fabulous. But coming into this industry, I had to learn a lot of new skills, like a lot of you, right? We just come from different industries. And is the key to constantly learn and grow. Prioritize that. That's got to be lifelong. I would say, Chris, in the last year, the skills that I've learned, I would never have learned had pandemic not taken place. So I'm not grateful that happened. I'm grateful that I had taken the time through that process, because honestly, not everybody did anything through that time. Lots of people got caught up in things that did nothing to serve them at all. Where the skills, I think about it now, and I look at it as I'm training new people coming aboard. I'm realizing, wow, I've come a long way. And it's not to toot my horn, it's because I made a decision to be a lifelong learner and learning some new skills. So now I have skills under my belt that I can go a lot further now than I ever did.
Yes. And now the other thing is adaptability. Right, is to be flexible, open to change. This is so important. And I'm a person. I'm a systematic guy. I'm not a fan of change, because when you do change, I mean, you change my system, you change my process, you change my daily operation. So I'm not a fan of change. When I make a decision, I'm committed all the way to the end. And when there's a change, I gotta adjust again. Right. But the point is, I am adaptable and I will adapt, as difficult as this may be. And sometimes when you adapt, not everybody will agree on how you go about it. But I assure you, I have a plan. Is this design? I know exactly where we're going. I know what's going to happen. I understand what the end results will be based on my efforts. And even if I turn around and there's some issues here and issues there, people quit, people do this, people do that, whatever. It's okay. I still have that track. I still have that goal.
Which leads to a strong work ethic, right? Is to keep going, stay committed, be that person that serves. At the end of the day, network marketing is about serving. You know, it's not about you coming in and making money. If you can't help people move and grow, then you're not going to grow, period. So when you bring people in, you got to take care of them. These are the ones that will always thrive in our profession. They're always going above and beyond to achieve anything, no matter what it is. I mean, Chris and I created systems to free up our time a bit, but to give people roadmaps on how to build this profession, right? And just recently, I had a very beautiful comment from one of our partners, and I'm grateful, because it's nice to get the feedback.
So it goes down to this point, which is effective communication also.
Exactly.
This is a really, really important aspect. That's an important skill.
Yeah, and of course, integrity is a big part of it. It's all about building strong relationships, right? Successful individuals maintain high ethical standards. And it's about gaining trust and respect from the field. Will you get along with everybody? No. There's some people, you do your best and you're never good enough. And for me, I just let things go so easily. I think the older I get, the easier it gets. I don't know if you guys notice that. You just let go of what you can't control, right? You just got to keep moving and serve the people
Yeah, that's true.
who are happy and grateful and want the support.